So, why a bison burger? Well, there are a couple reasons. One, I love the taste of it. I think there is just that slightly different flavor from just regular beef. And let's get real, bison is just a big furry cow that runs more and has horns. Plus, because bison move around a little bit more, they tend to have a little bit less fat, so it is a leaner cut of meat. But in really almost every respect, you can treat it just like ground beef. Now today we're going to be smoking up a bison burger and finishing it off with a sear out on the Weber Kettle. But first, I want to get a few things ready that are going to go on it, some toppings and a little bit of a sauce. So I've got a red onion here and a tomato. Want to get some slices of each. I'm going to try and go as thin as I can. I could break out my mandolin, but again, that thing scares me. Every time I use it, I feel like I'm going to lose a finger, a thumb, something, a kneecap. It's just scary. So you got to be careful with those. I do use them on occasion, but for today, I'm going to do my best with just my good old chef's knife. So I'm just going to go for some red onion slices first, and I'm going to cut it in half. And then we'll just go right here. We'll be getting some rounds out of this. That's not too bad. Didn't get a full circle. But those will work. Alternate way to do this would be to dice some of this up and mix it in with the sauce. That is good enough for me. We'll take out the center here and we will get onto our tomato. Oh, that's a good looking one. That looks good. Just need 2 slices there. All right, let's move on to making our sauce. Now our sauce has 2 components, and it's going to be a barbecue-based sauce because this is going to be a really good smoked bison burger. But we're starting with a base of an already made barbecue sauce. I'm using a bourbon barbecue sauce from my Sprouts Market. And to this, I'm going to add some blueberry spread, sort of some blueberry preserve, blueberry jam, whatever you want to call it. I've found that fruit goes really well with bison for some reason. There's just a difference in flavor from beef. It's close, but a little bit of a difference that it's almost like a game meat. Gets a little closer to that, like an elk or something. And I've always loved fruit with those, and it works well with this. So we're going to start with about a half a cup of barbecue sauce here. And to this, we're going to add a couple tablespoons of our blueberry fruit spread. And we're just going to whisk this together. Get a little taste here. Yeah, that's going to be perfect on it. All right, let's move on to forming our bison burger. So I have a pound of ground bison here, but I only need 7 ounces of it. That's the size patty I'm making. Not quite half a pound, bigger than a 1/4 pounder. So let's portion this out. Got my scale here. Go for about 6.2, more on there, 7.1, close enough. Got my burger ring here. I'm just going to press this down in here. Going to get this seasoned with some kosher salt and cracked black pepper. All right, that's looking good. Let's head out to the grill. All right, I'm just about to fire up the Weber Kettle, but I wanted to give you a look at the setup I'm using for this. I have the Mallory cast iron grate with one of the wings flipped up so that I can access the charcoal area. And underneath, I'm using the Mallory firewall to create 2 zones, a larger indirect zone and a smaller direct zone. So now let's fire this up, and after it's going well, I'm going to add a piece of peach wood, kind of continuing that fruit theme for this burger. All right, the Weber kettle is just about to temp. My target temp today is about 300 degrees. That's going to be fine for smoking this and then direct grilling it over the charcoal. So let's go ahead and get our piece of peach wood on and our bison burger. I'm going to start this indirect, let it get some smoke. Now, the recommended safe internal temperature for ground bison is 160 degrees. That's that recommendation. I like mine closer to 150 when it's done, so you really got to make that personal choice for yourself. But let's get the lid on, get this smoking. We'll come back in about 20 minutes, check the temp, see if it's time to direct grill it. All right, we've been going 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and check our internal temperature. See how we're looking here. Oh yeah, we're 147. It's time to direct grill this. Let's get some cheese on here, some nice cheddar. All right, let's start building our bison burger. Got a nice piece of lettuce on my brioche bun here. I'm gonna get a little bit of that blueberry barbecue sauce on here. Get a slice of that tomato. Some of our red onion rounds. Finally, we top it. There it is, our smoked bison burger with that blueberry barbecue sauce. It's time to dig in. I think I'm gonna try and do this whole without cutting it. Here we go. Oh man. If you've never smoked a burger, especially a bison burger, do it. All the flavors come together here, from that peach wood to the fruity barbecue sauce. This is a winner.